Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Marketplace. On this evening's edition, we're at the FND Credit Union in Bladens in Bastille, and we will be talking to two senior officials from that institution about credit union, about their products and their services. Are you ready? Get your pen and pencils and your notepad because you will need to make lots of notes in this evening's edition of The Marketplace. Welcome, you two.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Look, thank you to be here.
Could you please tell us who you are, what do you do at the FND Credit Union?
Okay, well, ladies first, I'll go.
Sure.
My name is Dawn Heiliger. I'm the Credit and HR Manager at the FND Credit Union.
My name is Shanwa Broadbelt. I'm the Operation Manager at the FND Credit Union.
Welcome you both. Now tell us, what is a credit union? And as a matter of fact, could you also give us some background as to when the FND became a credit union? Because I'll tell you, many people did not realize that you're now a full-fledged credit union.
Okay. Well, I always say that the FND, our credit union is like a big partner hand. The more people involved in it, the better the rewards for everybody. So that is why we try to encourage a lot of people to join the credit union. Now, the FND Credit Union, as most people know, the FND started out as an institution giving loans, technical assistance, training to small businesses. However, we heard the cry of some of our clients who were concerned that, for example, like the truck drivers, they work over the peninsula. It was difficult for them to come to our office and make the payment all the time because, as they complain, gas, etc. So they wanted to be able to deposit money with us so that when it's paid time, we can just transfer the money. However, at our state then, we were not able to accept money from people as savings based on how we were set up. So we basically listened to the cries of our clients that they wanted to be able to do this service, and a credit union was one of the options that was presented to us, and we decided to pursue it.
And this happened what year?
In 2009.
So 9 years now you're a credit union?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
And going strong.
And going strong. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Now, how does one become a member of a credit union?
Okay. To become a member of the FND Credit Union, it takes three simple steps, basically. One, you have to have 2 government-issued picture IDs, present that to us, which can either be your driver's license, social security, voter's ID, or passport. So any 2 of those 4. Then you'll need a proof of address, because we basically want to confirm that the address you give us, that you've been living there for the past 3 months. So you have basically, the bill have to be 3 months. It can also be a bank statement from a bank, because they will have your address too. Okay? Then we tell people $281.70, basically, which is the minimum, but most people start with $300. Nobody wants to walk with the cents. Right. So out of the breakdown for that $300, you have to buy a minimum of 250 shares, which is $1 per share. Then there's a $11.70 entrance fee, which is one-off cost, and then $38.30, the remainder, starts your savings account.
Okay. So as simple as those 3 steps, yes, one can become a member?
Yes, yes, yes.
Is there any other qualification outside of those 3 things? What about if you're non-national, for instance?
Okay. Well, the FND Credit Union and credit unions in general in the Federation open to locals and CARICOM members from the Caribbean countries. So once you fall in that range, you're able to become a member of the FND Credit Union.
Okay, okay. Now, why would I become a member of a credit union, Dawn? What benefits are there to be gained from becoming a member of a credit union, and specifically the FND Enterprise Credit Union?
When you become a member, you are part owner of this credit union, and other credit unions, but in this one in particular. And you are owners. You participate at our annual general meeting. You can give your feedback. You can provide suggestions, etc. And we share the profits with our members. So not only do we give interest on your savings and your fixed deposits, we also give dividends on the quantum of shares that you do have. So the better the shareholding you have, the
greater the dividend.
But there is one catch: 1 share, 1 vote. your share, because you have 1,000 shares and I have 200 shares, that does not give you any greater right. We are equal.
Okay. So I'm going to piece together the two conversations. So Mr. Bardwell just said that you need these 3 IDs, 2 IDs, the money, and the address. And you're telling me that with that, suddenly I am effectively I have a say in an organization that gives me benefits, in a nutshell.
Correct.
So what's there not to become a member of a credit union? So if I had some money, somebody left some money in a will for me, and I want to invest it, why should I take it to a commercial bank instead of or why should I bring it here and not to a commercial bank? Is there any distinct difference? Because I think in the general conversation, most people don't fully appreciate the differences between a commercial bank and a credit union.
Well, I think I just said it in a nutshell, in that the profits are shared with you. If you go to a commercial bank, the profits are sent outside for the outside shareholders.
Right.
This is totally yours. So that is the greatest benefit, as well as we have very attractive interest rates on our deposits.
Do you want to tell us about those interest rates? Because everybody wants to know about interest rates these days. In fact, the conversation these days seem to be that interest rates are falling, interest on savings especially, while everything else is rising. So this might get our viewers on the edge of their seats right now.
Okay. Our minimum savings rate on a regular savings is 2.5%, which is higher than the commercial bank rates. Yes, it is. We also have other savings rates, like growth savings. We have 12-month savings, Christmas clubs. So think, for example, you want to go on vacation next year, and you decide that, I don't want to go on a loan. I don't want to take a loan, sorry. But I'm going to save towards it. We have a savings there that is detailed for you. You set your goals and your platforms, and then you save towards that.
You need new tires but don't know what to get. TDC can help.
Hi, I'm Goodyear. I ensure great handling and great braking in wet and dry conditions.
My name is Sunphone. My continuous block patterns enhances stability at high-speed cornering. Did someone say speed? Hi, I'm Torque. Pick me for great performance and stability.
Boys, I know exactly what they want. I'm Pressa. I'm the perfect fit for your SUV. Pick me and get the ultra-high performance with outstanding grip and traction regardless of the road conditions.
So which one of us are you gonna choose? For the most reliable, durable, high-performance tires, come to TDC Automotive Divisions. We'll help you choose from the best brands at the best prices.
Think smart. Be safe. Get Keep. Guardian Emergency Alert Plus by Secure Guard. You are never alone.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
Local distributors in St. Kitts and Nevis of LLB, CNC Trading Limited at the C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Park, telephone 465-4081.
Okay, so this sounds like something that is like a standing order arrangement with the member. So they can say to you, take X number of dollars from my standing order arrangement every month towards this particular savings of, like you use the example of vacation.
Correct.
Now, do I have to be a member to benefit from these things? So if I wake up tomorrow morning and heard this exciting advertisement about your interest rates, and I come with a pocket full of money to deposit it at your counter, can I do it immediately, or that I have to become a member first? Because many times I don't think that we understand that there's probably a particular sequence that it has to work in.
You come and you open the account, and once you buy the requisite amount of shares, you're automatically a member.
Mm-hmm. So
it
whatever
can be done at the same time.
Whatever the value of the deposit is the value of the shares that I have.
No, you can choose to stay at the minimum shares of 250.
The minimum is 250.
Yes.
Is there a maximum?
No, there's not.
There's not a maximum.
So you can be as generous as you want in your shareholdings.
But importantly, as you just said, it doesn't matter the value of your deposit. Each person has one vote still.
So it is all equal.
Okay. Now, I know sometimes shareholders tend to want to be very active about the organization. They may say, well, I don't like the color of your uniform this year, or can't we paint the building? Is this something that is typical of your shareholders?
Well, the good thing about it, as I said, Ms. Heiliger talked about it earlier, when you become a member, you become an owner. We have our annual general meeting, and where all the owners attend. At the meeting, you basically can say what's on your mind. We listen to you. We might not be able to implement every idea or suggestion you come with, but we do listen to the owners, because, as I say, they are the one who own us.
Right.
So we have to listen to them. We never had the case as far as painting of the building, but suggestions.
Yeah.
Like people may see like little things in the operations and say, why don't we do this?
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? And then we say, okay, well, we go back to the drawing board and we're going to address it for the next annual general meeting. So generally, everybody's satisfied when they come back to the next general meeting. Some people remember and they ask about it and they say, oh yes, we see it has been in place, so they feel special.
Right.
Because maybe you cannot do that at a commercial bank, really.
True, true.
You see what I'm saying? So when you own something, you have a say. You say what you want.
If I were counting, I think you both said owner about 10 times already. So I think that word has weight in gold.
Yes, it
as
does.
it relates to the way that you operate in this institution.
Yes.
So let's talk now that we understand how the credit union operates, you understand where you've come from. Let's talk now about your products and services. And in a nutshell, just tell me, what are you perhaps well known for at the FND Credit Union?
Well, we are well known for our lending policies. We are very generous. Well, generous may not necessarily be the right word, but we are very sympathetic to our members, and we try to help them in best the way we can. So they may come with a need, and based on the application, based on the information that we have presented during the conversation, and I like to have a conversation, it is not an interview. We sit here and we talk. And based on what you say to me and all these side things, I'm going like, you may have come to buy this plant. And at the end of the day, we have decided that the best thing to you is not only just to buy the plant, it's to buy the tree. So you have something else, and you have children. And I said, but what about your children, your education? So it branches from that. So it's just not concentrating on what you have actually come for, but I'm looking at the whole picture and try my best to satisfy the one that you did come for, as well as your future ones.
Yeah, it sounds very familial. It's as if you're talking to a family member.
It is.
And is that typically how is this something that you take pride in at your institution, or this is generally how a credit union works?
Well, we take pride in doing it. We want a personal touch. Everything is personal at FND Credit Union.
Yeah, well, and sadly, we wish that more institutions would become that way, because a lot of times you feel that you're troubling the people. You're going into a place of business and you're not really warmly welcomed. You figure that you're bothering the employees, and so if you can claim that to be, how you operate at the credit union, more power to you.
Yes.
But I heard something. I heard that you recently did some technological fine-tuning, and that you are on the cutting edge now of many things that the other commercial banks, maybe 10 times your size, can do. Who is going to tell us about that?
We'll both speak to it.
Yes.
I'll let Sean start.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we listen to our members. Our members have been asking for several services like online banking, mobile banking. They want to be home, like they're in the home in the room. They want to have the same thing like when they're with a bank. Why should I move my money from the bank and come here? Well, I want to make sure that things are either the same or better.
Right.
So they have been asking for these services, and of course we listened and we decided to pursue their requests. And so hopefully, month end, we will be starting.
Meaning the end of May, because we're in May.
We will be starting our mobile banking service and our online banking service. There are some other services coming on stream, but we rolling them out one by one. So I guarantee you that our members will be very pleased at the end of this. So we're asking them, some may come inside and see that we have several renovations. Sometimes we have to close because of training, but at the end of the day, it's to their benefit and they'll be happy.
Okay, so yes, Dawn, you wanted to add to that?
To take up on what Shanwa was saying with the online and mobile banking, you actually can sit at home in the comfort of your living room and apply for a loan.
You can?
Yes.
So, and the application will come into us. There are documents that you need to upload, and you can sit, use your WhatsApp and upload the documents to us. So that at the end of the evening, you have basically applied for your loan, sent me all the information that I need to start that application process. And unless I need to call you to verify something, that whole process can be done without my even seeing you. But I do love the personal touch, so trust me, I will call you to sit and have a conversation with me, like I said, to develop other needs that you didn't even realize that you had.
Yes. So nobody can look at you with scorn anymore because you are right up there with everybody else with online banking and mobile banking.
Yes.
Your members would probably be very excited to hear this news.
Definitely.
But how would you let your members know though? Is there an application in all of this that would probably trigger a message to your members to say, come the end of May, no more waiting to hear from us, but you could send us information first? Is there something that is built into this? How would your members know you now have these two capabilities?
This interview is one of the ways. We will also have to, advertise. Well, not really advertise, but at least let our membership sensitize our members and call and contact and let the persons, especially those who have been asking for it for a while, tell them it's here. It's finally here.
Okay.
You can come and sign up and you will be on your way.
I want to ask a question about demographics, because I know that our older people especially tend to be a little afraid of things like, phone and phone applications and all of that. Would you have that challenge? And if you do, how would you work around that? So I'm asking, in other words, if a 75-year-old mother is a member, is an owner here, and wants to, some little loan for maybe a garden or whatever, to extend her garden, something simple. You think that customer would go online and do an application without help from you to tell her what to do?
No, for that person, if they're not computer savvy, they do it the regular way.
Okay, so you still have that option.
Of course,
okay.
Of course. You make an appointment, and one of our lenders would be very happy to facilitate that interview, and we will go from there.
Think smart. Be safe. Get Keep. Guardian Emergency Alert Plus by Secure Guard. You are never alone.
Let TDC Financial Services help you go for your goals. Whether you're thinking of taking that grand vacation, down payment on a house, higher education, TDC Financial Services has various plans that will allow you to go for your goals. The Accumulator Plus. Choose your payment plan and earn as your money grows. Start with as little as $100 and choose the payment terms suitable to your needs. Investment Starter Plan. A long-term plan that will allow you to make that big investment when you're ready. Fixed deposit. You can fix your investments at various terms. Earn on your money when it matures. Ready to go for your goals? Visit us at TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
Local distributors in St. Kitts and Nevis of LLB, CNC Trading Limited at the C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Park, telephone 465-4081.
Right. I like the sound of that. It's always good to give customer options and not just, put everybody in a bag and label them as being able to do things that the majority probably can, and while leaving out some others who really can. So I'm happy that you have that option where the good old paper would still work. It still would. Mm-hmm. So I understand as well, I've been doing my research on you, that you are perhaps the only credit union that has 2 branches, one in St. Kitts and one in Nevis.
Okay.
So is it an advantage for you that your members in Nevis don't have to come over to St. Kitts? I mean, how do you see that playing out for you in terms of an advantage?
Well, we travel between the Federation quite a bit. And if for whatever reason you are in Nevis and your accounts are here, etc., you can walk into the office in there and do the transaction just like if you were here. So it doesn't limit you that I say, oh my gosh, I can't. I have to come back to St. Kitts to try and do this, etc. We are one and the same airport. We are all interlinked, and there's nothing that you can do there or here.
So I guess it works the same way as well, so that if a St. Kitts owner goes over to Nevis,
Correct.
Similarly they can go into your institution over there and get any transaction done as if they were at home.
Exactly.
Okay.
Adding to what Ms. Heiliger said, it works well for the transfer of money. For example, if somebody owes somebody in St. Kitts some money and they want to give it to them, they can come here, deposit the money, or at our Nevis branch, vice versa, and they go there and they get the money.
Okay. That is wonderful. That is a really good advantage.
Yes.
Now, as it relates to another product that I saw being advertised, actually downstairs, I saw something that was very interesting. Freedom to move vehicle financing promotion. Now, I thought, first of all, I thought that the very expression freedom to move was interesting. But then when I delved on more, I realized that even the way that you have the whole promotion formatted is a big plus. So could you explain to us how this promotion works?
Well, that's a new product that we just launched last month, and it is doing very well. It was geared towards persons who cannot afford a brand new vehicle. So take, for example, the students who have just come back home, the young mothers, etc., who want their own vehicle for their own personal reasons because of transportation and all the rest of it. So we designed a product that is geared towards them. We ask them to come in and we sit down with them and work out what it is they can in fact afford. So they know if they want to buy the car off the net or they want to buy the car down the road, this is a guide. In that promotion is also the ability to add insurance for the next 4 years. So
when you say add insurance,
so say your vehicle is costing you 25. The annual insurance is say 1,000. We can make that loan 29. So the annual insurance is built in. So you don't have to be scratching your head every year to try and make that payment. It's already built into the loan, and we'll just draw it down on the anniversary and pay the insurance.
Oh, okay, so you're actually doing the payments.
Exactly.
Okay, so you'll disperse the 25,000 for the car, but you'll make arrangement to pay the insurance yourself.
Right.
So that way the owner of the car doesn't have any reason to have the car uninsured and driving.
Exactly. And it's also a little extra because, some of us all of us, I think, at insurance time are struggling to
I
find
know.
that money. On the, depends
Except
on
we
how
do that
disciplined
thing you spoke about earlier where
the
we set
12-month
something
savings.
aside,
Correct.
right?
So there are different options to get what you want at the end of the day. But this vehicle promotion is very, very exciting, and people have been, very receptive to it, and it's like, this is something that we have wanted for a long time. So we are very glad that we were innovative enough and sensitive to the market to bring that product on stream.
So typically, who are the applicants for this sort of promotion? Who has this promotion excited from since you launched it in April?
The 20 pluses.
The 20-year-olds, yeah.
The 20-year-olds.
Maybe first-time vehicle owners.
First-time vehicle owners. Those are the ones that have been most interested.
Fresh maybe out of college and university.
Exactly.
And want a
that's
vehicle.
the one that have been coming to us more than everybody. But we actually had an applicant who was 70.
Okay.
So we have done the gamut.
Imagine a place that has all that you need, all of the things for your business to succeed. Furniture, copiers, laptops and more. TDC Business Center is your #1 store. Print and copy and scan and fax. Our copy center does all of that. If you're having a party and you need chairs and tents, we've got all your needs and grand rentals for rent. The TDC Business Center has everything your business needs. Superior copy and printing services, business equipment and furniture, and a wide array of renting materials for all occasions. TDC Business Center, providing solutions that work.
Think smart. Be safe. Get Keep. Guardian Emergency Alert Plus by Secure Guard. You are never alone.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
Local distributors in St. Kitts and Nevis of LLB, CNC Trading Limited at the C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Park, telephone 465-4081.
Do you have a cap? Do you have a ceiling on the age of the vehicle?
We're trying to make it cap at 10, a 10-year-old vehicle, based on the fact that insurance companies will not generally comprehensively insure it, and we need that comprehensive insurance.
Right.
But we have contacts with several insurance companies who have agreed to work with us on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
So it depends on the vehicle that you bring in. Say you're bringing in a higher end vehicle, then we are willing to work with you on an older vehicle based on that.
Okay.
But this product is personalized. So it's about Laverne has come, and Laverne wants this, and we are going to make sure that Laverne gets what she wants, and we will work with you to make sure that your dream comes true.
So I first search for the vehicle and then come and let you know what I found, and then you arrange the financing.
Correct.
So there's a cap on the age of the vehicle, but what about the amount of the loan though?
There is no cap. We are trying to make it personal, as I said.
Okay.
So it depends on your ability to service the loan at the end of the day. So if you want something that's very high end and you have a salary that is pretty high end, we can accommodate both.
Okay. Okay. Well, our conversation is almost coming to an end. I mean, just when I was getting so excited, I have to now curb my excitement. But before you go though, I have always been very curious and maybe impressed, to say the least, about your tagline, "We profit from you, not from you." Who wants to tell me where that came from?
Well, We played around. When we decided to become a credit union, we had another tagline, but we felt that it wasn't delivering the message that we wanted it to bring. So we played around, and with the help of a consultant, we came up with the idea, we profit for you, not from you, because we want to say that unlike other institutions where you pay them the interest and everything, and then all you get is interest on your savings, the profit we make, part of it is split up for everybody. So even though we make the money from you, you get back the money.
Okay.
So we profit for you, not from you.
Excellent. I actually, to me, that is one of the better taglines in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes, it is. Very catchy.
It is, it is. So many congratulations. And again, if people weren't aware that you were a credit union, I hope from this conversation this evening, they know I tell you that truthfully, I wasn't. But I've learned so much in the last couple of days. I've been on your website, I've been on your Facebook page, and I believe that our viewers tonight would likewise be drilling down to these two social media to get more information about you. But ultimately, I want them to come through your door and become owners. So again, thank you for stopping by the marketplace. And if ever you come up with any other exciting product like the one Dawn just spoke about, please do come back and share with us on the marketplace. That's a wrap on tonight. Have a good evening, everyone.